Hey guys, it's Shin from maxworkouts.com. Today I want to show you guys an awesome leg exercise. You only have to use your body weight, and it literally works everything. I'm calling it the ultimate single-legged exercise. I know that's super original. Anyway, so it's gonna work your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings, your core, and balance all in one exercise. I think you guys are gonna really enjoy it. And I'm gonna have my wife Susan demonstrate the exercise.
Okay, for this exercise, I'm gonna start off with the advanced version, but if you can't do the advanced version, no big deal. I'm gonna show you a few modifications as well afterwards. So, the most important thing to remember with this exercise, with whichever version of it you're gonna do, you want to keep your back straight. You don't want to be doing this when you go down. That's not good for your back. So you want to keep your spine neutral. So we're going to start off with a pistol squat. It's going to go like this. One leg out, and you're going to squat all the way down, keeping your balance and keeping your back as straight as possible. Come all the way back up, keeping your leg off the floor if you can. And then now, going right into a one-legged deadlift, and you want your back and your leg straight out, be as much like a tabletop as possible. Come back up, keep that leg off the floor if you can, and head straight back down. You can even touch your fingertips to the floor if you like, and come back up, slow and controlled. So that's the whole move. So you notice that we do one pistol squat, but two one-legged deadlifts. Why is that? Well, the reason is simple. Most people are quad dominant. So we wanna go for that muscular balance. That's healthier for you, and it really helps you prevent injuries. That's why we do that. So we really want to sort of even things out, if you will, by strengthening your hamstrings even more, because hamstrings aren't always that simple to strengthen, but quads, most exercises and things that people do tend to be quad dominant, and that's why most people are quad dominant. So when we repeat this exercise, you're always going to do one pistol squat followed by two single-legged squats. And the whole number of rounds that you should do when you're using this exercise will be anywhere from 5 to 6. So what that means is 5 or 6 pistol squats with 10 to 12 single-legged deadlifts. And what that means is one pistol squat followed by 2 one-legged deadlifts equals 1. So that's how you would count that. Okay, moving on to the modified version of this exercise. I've got a chair. And you want to make sure that the back of the chair, if there is a back, just face it away from you, because you don't want your back to actually touch that. So, and you don't need this probably, but I'm only 5'2", so when I sit on this chair, my legs are not at a 90-degree angle, so I just grab these blocks to use to make sure that when I sit in the chair that I will be at a 90-degree angle. So, I'm going to start out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of line myself up with the edge of the chair so that when I sit down, basically only my right butt cheek is going to touch the chair, and that's going to leave me with some clearance to perform the one-legged deadlift when my leg swings out. So that's why I'm going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to start with the pistol squat. So I'm going to squat down, come up, and go right into one-legged deadlift, and up, back down again, keeping that back straight. That's really important. Don't round that back. And that would be 1 rep. Okay, so just a couple points I want to go over with what we just did. Remember, keep that back in neutral position. None of this, and no too much extension. You don't want to be arched or anything like that. The other thing is that on the sitting part, since we are using the chair to facilitate this move, when you're in the sitting position, okay, you're here and your leg is out, you don't want to be like sitting, like getting comfortable, letting all the tension go. You really want to keep the tension here and just use the chair as a balancing act. You really want to keep those muscles activated. You're coming right back up. Okay, so here's another modified version. If you're finding that sitting on only one side of your butt cheek is uncomfortable, or you need something to give you a little more balance, you can sit on your whole butt cheek, but here's how you would do it. So normally my foot would be in the middle here. I've kind of lined it myself up on the edge of the chair so that when I come up to do the deadlift, I can clear the chair. But if you need to use the chair to sit down on both sides, you're gonna wanna move your foot a little bit more. And you're gonna sit down like so. But now when you come back up, you lose clearance where the chair is. So you're just gonna step down and continue on with your one-legged deadlifts. And there's the second one. So let's go over that one more time. Let me get myself in a good position here. This time I'm going down, both butt cheeks, coming up, step down, continue on with both of my one-legged deadlifts. Keeping that back straight and foot off the ground if possible. So remember, 1 rep of this exercise means that you're gonna do one-legged squat followed by 2 one-legged deadlifts, and that equals 1. Remember, 5 to 6 on each side. And if you wanted to incorporate this into one of your workouts, you could do maybe 2 to 3 sets of this, and that would be perfect.